Hey guys, Mustang here, bringing on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we're jumping into stage 4 of the Battle Hardened Foes event. I waited to do these until after the part 2 videos came out because the first couple of stages I did struggle with quite a bit, and we were talking about in the podcast last night, I really felt the impact of like not having any of the new anniversary characters and having these really powerful new teams with like the 220 leader skills and all this kind of stuff. So I thought, since the stages came out on Friday and we moved down on Saturday, I did the other stuff on Friday for videos, and then decided to wait until after the Saturday. So now we are jumping in to get these stages done here. I'm going to try out all of the different new units and see how we get on. So we are using the full power team, double physical Super Saiyan 2 GOHANs. This is an interesting setup because obviously like all of the Broly's are on here. I have my own Broly now. I picked him up with the red coins. He can be super useful because a lot of these fights in this new event can actually be stunned straight away from the beginning. So the only problem is we haven't actually done that at all yet. So I'm not sure. Go ahead and do this. So we've got a couple of units on the team. We've got a couple of units on the team that can now attack, as well as characters that can be stunned. We'll see how we get in terms of the damage. Piccolo's going to take a pretty big hit. 591, and then he takes double-digit damage. He has the potential to stun him, of course, as well. That's the thing about these fights, even in secondary phase where you can't for the most part, there's going to be attack lowered. So yeah, Piccolo getting hit, of course, gives everybody key. So the funny thing, I guess, about using this Gohan team is that Gohan himself, we're never going to be able to actually use the fight some kind of or get to the time attack stats from like the 5th turn from his first appearance. And obviously, most of these guys for this. They all do hit like a hard right from the start, but each of the fights only takes about 4 turns. And then you have the 4 fights in total. So a lot of characters are really good in this event, but are not necessarily as good in other events. Characters that are just like one turn are actually really useful in this event. And then obviously characters that get their active skills early, characters that can get extra buffs like early on, are obviously very, very useful. Like for example, we're into float off Beast, but Beast Gohan, all you have to do is have him take a hit in the first turn he's in, and when he next appears, he can use his active skill, which obviously is the target ability, which stops anybody else in the location to take any damage, and then you're pretty much sorted. So Tech Broly hopefully here will be okay. Type disadvantage on the big damage reduction. Yeah, still took 100. That's a good thing about having these new 220 leads, right? Is when we took that big hit on Piccolo in the first time, I genuinely thought we were going to die. Because we took a pretty significant amount of damage, but we have a lot of HP on the team now. So we should be really good. At least Ego take next turn is active as well to use. So the Int Broly after Super here should be able to tank damage. 13% of our health left already. So it's a shame Piccolo doesn't get his heal and full heal super early on. He has to take a second as well, so we'll be able to get that off on the next turn. Either way, Gohan can pull off some attacks here. These guys do have limited moves in HP. Cooler does lower all that as attack as well, which is a little bit weird, but pretty well. It's good. The new Super Saiyan 2 Gohan links relatively well with the Broly units as well, so they work quite nicely together here. Okay, so I guess we will do this. Get the defense boost for you. So you're be at him. Yeah, he's at like 900k, so when we grab the for him here, we'll get a pretty decent heal. There we go. And then obviously key. So Piccolo and Piccolo will be able to super, Gohan will get his 24 key. You can now call upon supers for 3 million damage, but obviously Beast has damage reduction and guard. That's because of the active skill. Some attacks in Piccolo, not really going to do crazy damage, but obviously we can super this game on by having Piccolo here as well. Getting hit a bunch of times, builds up that attack, builds up that crit chance. I mean, my Beast Gohan is still only 54%. It's still very, very good. I'd love to see that. We get our additional. Also have his active skill anyway. Gohan can get his attacks off here. It's going to be fairly close, but yeah, Gohan not being able to really get crits. Not ideal for him here. The friend is Rainbow though, so the friend dropping some pretty decent stats. He's considered like no shot. Well, he links relatively well with Beast actually, so he's not going to roll with Piccolo. He can put Beast into it. Alright, wow, Gohan's sneaking out with the additionals and trying to get the additional super. So, he has taken about 20 mil additional, very good. So, that works out quite nicely. Now we can go into Android 13. So Android 13 starts off as AGL. He disables dodge. So that's something we have to be careful about here. Although we have 2 units on this rotation that can stun. So I think we should be okay. Int, Broly and Frieza both have the ability to stun. And even if they both don't stun somehow, Int Frieza has the attack rolling on super. That's going to be very helpful. I suppose the only downside to stunning in the first turn, we probably want to be going into each fight if we can with Beast Gohan on the first turn, because if it takes a hit, we ideally kill the boss in the first phase of 2 turns, get to the third phase, start the second get to the third turn, start the second phase, and then Beast Gohan uses but get the stun here. We're on low HP, so obviously Frieza is able to hit incredibly hard, gets the extra attack buff. He gets the stun as well. He got 17.5 on this one. Considering mine is 55%, I've actually not put the extra deep into it yet, so I should have done that before the run really, but yeah, mine's 55%. Getting the additionals off. He gets 2 guaranteed additionals because he's got a full rotation of extreme characters with him. And so then yeah, the enemy is now stunned. I'm going to do this. Slowly but surely build up some HP back at the same time boards. So back up to 66% HP, like 500k. It's pretty good. No hits for Piccolo. So Piccolo's a bit of a liability, I guess, on the team. In terms of like, you wouldn't really ideally be using him as a slot 1 unit. Obviously, I'm only doing so on this turn because the enemy is stunned. But it does help Beast Gohan with the super. Obviously, you need extra ways to get key on the turn. Giant form, I don't think can be used early enough for it to make much difference in this event. 55% now. When you get the 2 additional supers, then remember you get some additional attack as an opportunity to become a super per enemy present. So only 1. That's the hidden potential of those 55%, just as level 5, which is 10% chance of additional super. So you get the additional normal, potential. But that's fine. I'll take the early transforms. I want to be careful because I don't want to get the Dokkan attack against the second phase of 13, really. Ideally, we could go into the third fight and just get the Dokkan attack straight away. That could be excellent. 9 damage from the super. Alright, so then we have the Fusion Android 13 next. He can stun the super, so that can be a little bit annoying. Got the KO screen there from Emoji. See, no active skills for Gohan. I mean, we probably could just, as much as it's annoying because it's like slows things down a little bit, we could go ahead and just use the giant form for Piccolo. Can be activated when all allies in the same turn are superheroes starting from the third turn. Okay. I didn't think we could use it that early, but realistically, there's no reason not to use it. As I've said many times in the past, it's kind of annoying using it in videos because the giant form takes up a little bit more time, but it gives us this turn where we can't take damage. I think this guy is very likely to super instantly because he starts with super. So getting a slot 1 character with the super stuff is going to be pretty annoying. I guess we could go ahead and just make things in slot 3 so that he gets the attack this time. Because once we come out of the giant form now, he's not going to get the super attack. So his normal attack is 1.2 million, which is a pretty significant amount. The giant form here, not exactly doing crazy damage. 4.2 million yeah, it's a little bit of extra damage. Pauses the turn counter as well, so it's not have to worry about the worst part is obviously the third turn. Because we pretty much always get 2 turns, right? Is when we get the third turn. But that's the thing, it's a very useful and viable strategy to use to giant form, right? Because now he can't super attack, that's what come out of it. Means we can put this guy on slot 1 and let him just tank. But yeah, we have to just get through the turns of the giant form first. So I mean, we're chipping away. We're going to have done a bar of health, essentially, for damage. So, still very much looking forward to a standalone Orange Piccolo. I'm assuming this guy's on the category and can transform into Orange Piccolo. Standalone Orange Piccolo will be on full power. So I think as well as considering this guy is still very runnable, having an Orange Piccolo on the team who not only is a solo unit, but is a unit that can help activate the super Gohan. Good. So, yeah, slot attacks, right? So that's the thing. Piccolo getting a bunch of additionals is really like in the grand scheme of things, it's really good. We can do these extra attacks up, but obviously as it stands for us here, we really want the giant form for one turn, so we can use it and stop the enemy's ability to super go back to our rotation. Because obviously the full rotation of the does so much more damage than even like 2 turns of damage. So yeah, we ideally do not want the third turn here. There we go. Good. Alright, so the attack placement's not terrible. Do I want to switch over to Goku? I don't think I do. HP 77% or less. It probably will be after Piccolo gets hit. So he will be attack low next turn. So yeah, I think we just do this. Because we know he can't super, so Piccolo should be able to take a couple of normals after he attacks at least. Especially because we his 12 key. Oh, no, he got the full 24 key. Like, he can't start. Here's where he attack one of his supers. lowering his attack would be kind of helpful here. He's getting the initials off. Action break, which is unnecessary because it's just a normal that's going to do double-digit damage. Not exactly really have any build up or anything. Okay, yeah, he does lower attack. 43k, that's fine. Because then it drops to double digits straight away. That puts us to 77%, then this freezer should get his buff. We're bang on 77%. The attack lowers with his 12 key supers, which he'll get one additional, because we've got a full super house rotation. So he gets a guaranteed additional super and gets guaranteed crits. Alright, and then we've got Int Broly's Revival is available, so we don't have to worry about that this turn. He's going to do the most damage. Is it going to be Int Broly? I don't think I can avoid the Dokkan attack this time. Let's see. It's going to be incredibly close. Well, it is what it is. You're going to get attacked on this time here. Yeah, so the super's in slot 1, so you can do this stuff. Yeah, Broly obviously on the active skill turns, so it's the 3 turns damage reduction from his initial transformation. So
time to get serious!
And the Dokkan attack carries over to Broly. So yeah, we should kill him this turn, because Dokkan attack from Broly, even though he's only 55% attack advantage, then Gohan gets his attacks off. So we should be good. And that means we need to start with Beast on the rotation, which I think is Dunno. Gohan, I'm not sure actually can finish him off. Yeah, definitely need some. When you get dupes of this guy, I think some crit from. That's the problem, is he does then get crit in the later turns. So giving him crit in his hidden potential kind of becomes wasted later on. Obviously from the early turns, back into crit, his attacks, if he can have a couple of crits, or even one on one of the supers, here rather than him surviving the turn. So. Yeah, we'll just do this so there's no possible chance that we die. This, let me just double check your yeah, because it's after 5 turns he gets a crit with 24 key or on the active skill turn, but before then he has no crit like in his hidden potential. But yeah, I imagine he's going to super attack in slot 1 here again, stun Beast, but then finish him off. On to the next one. Broly or Frieza get the stun into 1. That attack roll in there, not that it matters. Matter for the next fight for sure, but not for this one. So go on to Broly here. So we just try and stun him straight away. So then realistically we can just transform you. So yeah, if Broly gets the stun, we don't have to worry. I'm not sure how much obviously Frieza pre-attacking. Didn't get the stun. 230k. That does mean when he attacks, though, now that we have dropped to below 77% HP. So, obviously the 2 Broly's not really going to take damage. And Frieza going to do some serious damage at the end with the attack and stuff as well. He gets stunned with that Broly, but Frieza can get the stun. Honestly, ideally, you don't actually even get the stun. You just then are able to get beasts. So, obviously, by stunning him on the first time, we're removing him before he can actually be here. I guess the good thing is we can probably get an extra turn out of this because the Gohans are not going to do a crazy amount of damage. I mean, Frieza getting that extra attack, he's doing pretty good attack stats. He's doing being 55% and not fully link level yet. On this rotation where he basically just has like Fierce Battle and Legendary Power. So, it's not bad. Bunch of extra attacks. The attack lowering. I don't know if we will kill him this time. It's like Orange Piccolo without getting hits with buffs, Beast without getting hits with buffs, and then Super Saiyan 2 Gohan with like disadvantage. I'm not too sure. Obviously Beast gets a whole additional super guarantee if he gets hit as well. 14 mil. Yeah, it doesn't quite finish him off. Oh, but then he's not even attacking in slot 1, so... We use this, get the permanent buff, I suppose. This. Okay. Alright, so we've got Int Broly for the next phase. It's got type advantage over Piccolo, which is awkward. We can get a bunch of the attack lowering in here, which is good. I really don't want to use the giant form. If Piccolo gets supered... I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, why would we not use it? As annoying as it is, like, it will help us to secure the win, which is the whole point, right? So, here we go. And of course, he's supered in slot 1, so Beast would have probably been fine. I mean, Beast would have taken some damage, because he's not really been built up much at all in this fight. But look at that, 5 million damage, basically. He does 2.8, but greatly raises attack. So it's funny to see those numbers, because obviously the giant form characters basically have no defense. So that's what that super does if you don't have any... Oh good, he does 0 damage. Broly reduces damage below a certain amount to 0. He also gets 10% damage reduction with each turn passed up to 30%. So that's interesting. Even the crit normals do 0. But look at that, his normal attacks post super would be doing over 2 million damage. That's crazy. You can only super once per turn, can't he? Yeah. That's one of the things you've got to be careful of with like the giant form things, is that if the enemy can super twice, they have to super twice during the giant form. Otherwise, when you come out of it, if they've only supered once, they can still do that other super and can catch you out. So, gotta be very careful about that. I really don't care about getting the supers here. I don't want to spend too much longer in the giant form here. So, just deliberately missed the super in the last slot. Like even the 12 key super, if we get a no crit, doesn't do any damage. Additional normals, even with crits, aren't doing any damage. So I'm a big fan of these like physical Janemba, right, where it's like the rage mode that just lasts for one turn. Because then you get those 3 attacks out of the way, and then you're done. Back to the fight. Boss can't super you, and then you're good to go. But Orange Piccolo one certainly does take a little while. Gets an additional super in the last slot, because of course he does. But it's 2.8 mil, so it's not going to do anything. Yep. Oh, of course it did. So yeah, of course we get the 3rd turn as well. Can't miss the super in any of these slots, so... Alright, well... Piccolo taking his hits. I love the fact that this is basically just the exchange of like Orange Piccolo and Broly doing no damage to each other. Because he can't damage us, we can't damage him. But slowly but surely we will get there. Okay. Oh god, I thought that was the last slot. Well, Piccolo's still got a couple of attacks that do no damage here to go. Gosh, I'm getting additional supers. Additional normals, if anything. But finally, the giant form comes to an end. What are our attacks looking like here? 2 in the middle. Okay, so... I guess we might as well... Oh, we can't use... Yeah, we can't use your thing, so we have to put you there. I guess we might as well use this. Just to do a bit of extra damage. And then Frieza will be lowering attack, so... hopefully won't take much damage here. I'm not sure about Piccolo though, because he will lower attack at least, but he could take some damage from these couple of normals here. Losing a bit of HP is not the end of the world though. But get the action break. It's a shame that there's there was attacks after Beast attacked, because getting rid of one of the attacks against Orange Piccolo would be quite handy. 5.9. I mean, he doesn't do any damage with this either, does he? I'm not sure what the damage threshold actually is. Maybe if he crits. Okay, good. Another attack, which is the important part. Nice. Took double-digit damage. Let's go. Alright, and then Frieza's going to lower his attack as well, so shouldn't take any damage here, really. Doesn't lower it with the 18 key, but get the additional supers off here. We're not below the 77% HP now, so obviously Frieza not doing particularly crazy damage on this turn, but really he's just here for the attack lowering, just helping to debuff the enemy. And then we get to the next turn. It feels like the fight's obviously been drawn out so much longer because of the active skill from Orange Piccolo, so it's not even not even at the point where we can actually use the active skill for Gohan. But we do have Broly's revival up this turn, so we don't have to worry about dying at all here. He is going to super straight away. $291, okay. I mean, that still leaves us at, what, 62% HP, so... I don't know if we'll kill him this turn. Because we've got... Tech Broly has type disadvantage. But Gohan has type advantage at the end, so that kind of makes up for a little bit with the attacks that he's going to get off here. I would like to kill him on the one turn here, just so we can get the setup for the Beast actually getting hit at the beginning of the next fight, but... Yeah, I think it's... I don't think Gohan... Is this the friend Gohan? If it's the friend one, then maybe, because he's Rainbow, so... Yeah, no, it's my one. So we're going to get our couple of extra supers off here, but I don't think it's going to be enough damage. Does pretty decent damage overall, but... These guys have a lot of HP, right? Imp only has 120 million, so... Well, he got relatively close, but... So now it means we just do this again. So we got active for you. And we're going to get a second Dokkan attack here when we get to the final fight, which is against Bojack, because this has gone on so much longer. We've picked up so many same type orbs. That'll be good, because then we can hopefully just take out the second phase of Bojack with the Dokkan attack and get it over and done with fairly quickly. Orange Piccolo, do we get a crit? Do some damage here? Nope. That's right, Beast will eat this and then finish him off here. 15.7 with the Unit Super. This Unit Super attack animation is so good. It's just so much better than the Vegeta, SSBE Vegeta and UI Goku one, which is crazy when you consider that this unit is like a year old now. And his Unit Super animation just looks so good. It looks so well put together. I've said it before in videos when we've used Beast, but the SSBE one looks like they kind of just copy and pasted Goku into the animation, not like he should really be there, whereas the one for Piccolo and Gohan there is so good. And then yeah, Gohan easily going to finish him off here with the 21 mil, and then we can move on to the final fight, Bojack. But yeah, man, these stages are so long, because it's like 4 fights, 2 phases each, which doesn't seem that bad in the grand scheme of things, but then like they have so much HP. But yeah, we're obviously going to follow exactly the same sort of strategy here. We're going to easily get the stun, I would imagine, in the first turn, which means there's no reason to not have you transformed. Because that's the thing, if Imp Broly stuns straight away in slot 1, then the Tech Broly not being transformed is a complete waste of time, because then he doesn't attack, but the enemy's not attacking us. So obviously he trades off that not being able to attack for being a crazy tank. Of course, if we don't stun, then it's a little bit more annoying, but Tech Broly obviously after transforming still has really good damage reduction, and then after attacking has much higher defense. And then of course Frieza can just come in and get the stun on the next, the end of the rotation here. Yeah, so he tanks all these for double-digit damage. Is he going to super Tech Broly? Yeah, there we go. 115 damage. I think we can put up with that. And then yeah, Frieza, we're above the 77%, so obviously Frieza not doing big attack stats this turn. But he doesn't get the stun. That's actually good, because like I said before, him not getting the stun, now he gets the additional attacks that get the attack lowering, And that means we can have Beast Gohan get hit on the next turn, which then means when we get onto the second phase for Bojack, Beast Gohan can just use his active skill. And that kind of keeps us a little bit safer. Because on this turn, we don't have to worry too much, because Beast will easily tank in slot 1. He's already been attack lowered a little bit. So then when Piccolo attack lowers him here, or just potentially stuns him, to be fair, we can then move on from there. Grab that for you, because you're going to get extra key from Beast getting hit anyway. But yeah, Beast getting hit obviously is the condition for his active skill to be used next turn. So now we should be good. Get the unit super off here. We might kill him this turn, I guess, because Bojack is int. So obviously the Gohan should be able to do some pretty solid damage. Beast got hit a bunch of times first, but then yeah, I guess the problem is Piccolo isn't really going to do a lot. Nothing too crazy, but we have the potential to get the stun. We can also attack lower. Get the additional as well. Get that key. Alright, so Gohan 17.3 in slot 3. Is that going to be enough? Oh yeah, probably not actually with these extra attacks. How much HP? Yeah, this first phase Bojack has 170 million HP. The second phase only has 100. So the first phase Bojack actually has the most health. I'm just looking at the list of them here. He has the most HP of all of the bosses in this stage. This first phase Bojack has the most HP, 170 million. So that's pretty crazy. So yeah, he survives here. But now we just do this. Oh, don't get the Dokkan attack here. We're very close to it. Okay, good. So that sets us up actually really nicely, because we should now kill him this turn, hopefully. Next turn, we go into the second phase, and then we target ability with Beast, which means he's going to get hit a bunch of times first. Then he does the Dokkan attack, does big damage. And then, yeah, everyone else on the turn, Piccolo and Frieza, are both going to lower the attack significantly. So, yeah, it should be all good. Just have to kill him this turn. Which, he has a lot of HP. Friend Gohan needs to come in clutch in slot 3. He's got a lot of links active. Yeah, dropping a 23.7 as the first attack. I'm not sure what the Friend's build is, whether he actually does have any crit or anything here, but obviously some crits, I was going to say would be nice, but are definitely not needed. Even these 2 additionals, they should, without crits, finish him off. Nice. Alright, so, final phase of the fight. 38 minutes into the recording, let's go. So, we put you first. Active skill with Beast. Although actually, yeah, I guess we probably should put Beast first, right? Because we are getting the Dokkan attack this turn, so I don't want to accidentally get it with Piccolo by having him in slot 1. That'd be awkward. So we'll do that. Do that. And do that. Right, so he's still getting hit a couple of times first anyway, so he's going to get this little bit of an attack buff here. He's going to get the extra crit chance, so the Dokkan attack should do relatively good damage. And then Piccolo and Frieza are going to hit him with a bunch of attack lowers. We should have Broly's revival active on the next turn as well anyway, so shouldn't be in any real danger of dying here. Bojack does do 3 million damage with his super. He greatly raises defense on super, And yeah, it seems like this guy actually, if I'm reading this right from the Dokkan info thing, he has damage reduction until he receives 7 attacks. So, see how much this actually does. Yeah, not a crazy amount. I mean, we should potentially just get 7 attacks off in this turn alone, right? With the additional here, potential from Orange Piccolo, and then all the Frieza supers as well. He does get 30% attack with each attack received up to 200%. That's kind of insane. Up to 200%. So once he's received all of those attacks, his super attack would do 9 million damage. Which is a little bit ridiculous. But obviously we're able to attack lower him as well. So he is getting those attack ups by getting hit, but then we're also lowering his attack, like with our abilities as well. So that's kind of the trade-off. It's funny that it's only showing the attack up icon as well. But yeah, we are attack lowering him at the same time. And then we should have the... yeah, we do have the Brody revive up. So it's a shame there's no... Because of the uncontrollable power allies kind of set up, there's no way to get the domain active with Broly, unfortunately. But take Broly with the 24 mil. He obviously gets his does an action break here as well. We're going to come very close to killing him this turn, if we don't kill him, because again, it's the problem with there being an STR boss and Gohan having type disadvantage, right? And not being able to really get crits in these early turns. So I think Broly should be okay. Because he's been hit a whole bunch of times, so he's got his attack buff from his passive, but then he's also been attack lowered multiple times. Yeah, still 245. That's still a lot of damage for him to take here, all things considered. Again, we've got the revive, so fortunately, regardless of what happens here, like, Gohan, in a worst case scenario, with this guy being so, like, juiced up from his passive, could actually do big damage to Gohan, but it wouldn't matter because we have the revival anyway, so... Going to cut it very close to killing him this turn, but unfortunately, not going to be the case. Yeah, hitting potential normal. Oh no, that was the attack for there being only one enemy, and then he got hidden potential normal. But yeah, even with all that build up, because he's been attack lowered repeatedly as well. And I mean, Gohan is good defensively, has guard and everything. Yeah, there's no point. I could use the giant form, but if we just put Beast in slot 1, he should be fine. So we'll do that, and then Beast gets hit, gets the attack buffs, and then supers and kills Bojack here. So yeah, there we go. Unit super 14 mil. So it's a long old run. These are some long stages for sure. We were talking about it again, like I said on the podcast last night, like Minato was saying, these are probably the hardest events in the game. Because you do really have to build your teams differently and have these units that are going to be very strong early on and have these strong abilities that you can use early on. Because like it was fun to use Gohan and his team, but he didn't do a crazy amount on the team, right? He can't, like, you don't get his active skill or his big attack stats until he's been out for a good few turns. So you're not going to see that in this event as much. But yeah, definitely a fun team. I mean, full power, having the mix of like the Gohans, having Beast on there, having the Brolys, definitely a fun team. But yeah, there you go. That was stage 4. Definitely a long old run there, but we get stage 4 beaten, so we can go ahead and grab the reward. Someone mentioned it in the comments for the first like set of 3, but like 5 stones per stage seems like a very small amount considering how difficult they are. But there you go. So we can move on to the next one in the next video. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.